Good evening, sir. I am Zerin Rosal Tapayan from BSIT 3D. Business processes. First, what is a business process? A business process is defined as a collection of business tasks and activities that, when performed by people or system in a structured course, produce an outcome that contributes to the business goals. A business process includes at least one of but not limited to the following elements are task and activity, system, employee, workflow, and data. Business processes are invented to derive and contribute to organizational goals. To continuous and repeated execution of business processes goals, the continuous and repeated execution of business processes is pivotal to successful business operations and business growth. Business process structure can be or complex based on the elements involved in the process. Through every business process, a business strives to achieve certain goals. Some key attributes that distinguish business process from other business task activities are: a process is repeatable, a process is flexible and not rigid, a process is specific and has established start and end points, a process is measurable. To understand this better, let us take example of the employee offboarding process, which has the following steps: acknowledging the resignation termination, negotiation with the employee for a retainment, notice period and final settlement procedures, planning for pending projects and assigned tasks, handover analysis, transfer of project and company details, exit interview. These are the most common activities involved globally in an employee offboarding process. Through acknowledgement and negotiation discussions, the business tries to reason with the retained employee. The notice period and final settlement procedures help the employee and reason with the retained employee. The notice period and final settlement procedures help the employee and company get clarity on the terms of the contract pending after the resignation. The project planning and handover activities help the business make sure that daily processes are not affected due to the resignation of the employee. Finally, the exit interview provides the business an opportunity to improve with detailed feedback on the company operation and policies. Business processes are the backbone of reason with the retained and employee. The notice period and final settlement procedures help the employee and company get clarity on the terms of the contract pending after the resignation. The project planning and handover activities help the business make sure that daily processes are not affected due to the resignation of the employee. Finally, the exit interview provides the business an opportunity to improve with detailed feedback on the company operations and policies. Your business operations, which is why improving them is of strategic importance to your business. According to Gardner, implementing a business process management strategies increasing the success rate of your project by 70%. Organizations around the globe are investing a significant amount of time and money to manage and improve their business processes. Business processes are often confused with projects and procedures. Processes are finite, flexible, and repeatable, and generate value post execution. Let us understand how they differ from project and procedure. Second, what are the sectors of the business environment and how do changes in them influence business decision? Businesses do not operate in a vacuum but rather in a dynamic environment that has a different direct influence on how they operate and whether they will achieve their objectives. This external business environment is composed of numerous outside organizations and forces that we can group into 7 key sub-environments: economic, political, legal, demographic, social, competitive, global, and technological. Each of these sectors creates a unique set of challenges and opportunities for businesses. Business owners and managers have a great deal of control over the internal environment of business, which covers day-to-day decisions. They choose the supplies they purchase, which employees they hire, the products they sell, and where they sell those products. They use their skills and resources to create goods and services that will satisfy existing and prospective customers. However, the external environmental conditions that affect a business are generally beyond the control of management and change constantly. To compete successfully, business owners and managers must continuously study the environment and adapt their business accordingly. Other forces, such as natural disaster, can also have a major impact on businesses. We're still in the rebuilding stage after Hurricane Katrina hit. In 2005, the U.S. Gulf Coast suffered another disaster in April 2010 as a result of an explosion on the Deepwater Horizon oil rig, which killed 11 workers and sent more than 3 billion barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico. This event, which played out for more than 87 days, severely affected the environment. Businesses, tourism, and people livelihoods. Global oil conglomerate BP, which was responsible for the oil spill, has spent more than $60 billion in response to the disaster and cleanup. 7 years after the explosion, tourism and other businesses are slowly recovering, although scientists are not certain about the long-term environment consequences of oil spill. External environment, which is internal environment, entrepreneurs, managers, workers, and customers. Technological, global, competitive, social, demographic, political, legal, and economic. No one business is large or powerful enough to create major changes in the external environment. Those managers are primarily adapters to rather than agents of change. Global competition is basically an uncontrollable element in the external environment. In some situations, however, a firm can influence external events through its strategies. For example, major U.S. pharmaceutical companies have been successful in getting the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) to speed up the approval process for new drugs. In recent years, the five largest companies in the S&P index, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple, have spent close $50 million on lobbying activities in the nation's capital in an effort to help policymakers understand the technological industry and the importance of innovation and an open internet. Let's now take a brief look at these foreign environmental influences. Last, does IT matter in business processes? Information technology drives innovation, and innovation is the same path to business success. Innovation in business has the same impact that STEM had on the Industrial Revolution. In fact, it's hard to imagine any business that has not benefited from the digital revolutions. Even something as hands-on as agriculture uses computers. Farmers use computers for production records, financial planning, research on technical issues, and procurement. Nowadays, the formula for business success is simple: drive innovation with information technology. So the first thing startups in any industry try to figure out is how to make smart IT recruiting choices. Without a backbone or information technology, a business is not going to go far. Information technology fosters innovation in business. Innovation results in smarter apps, improved data storage, faster processing, and wider information distribution. Innovation makes business run more efficiently, and innovation increases value, enhances quality, and boosts productivity. Innovation through information technology has created the following radical changes in business. Online shopping is more efficient than shopping in a store. Digital marketing is more efficient than highest cost newspaper, television, and radio advertising. Social networking is more efficient than going to clubs. Voice communication is more efficient than legacy telephony. Cloud computing is more efficient than a private computer network. Businesses that have embraced the innovations paradigm tend to have the following characters. They have more accurate business planning, they have more effective marketing, they have higher global sales, they have more systematic management, they use real-time monitoring, they offer instant customer support. In fact, it's hard to think of long-term business growth without a push of information technology. Thank you and goodbye.